G'day guys and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be going over my grand final tips and predictions, and we're also going to go through my preliminary final tips and predictions. Before we get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We got lots of off-season content coming out to you guys soon, and it'd be appreciated if you guys help us get our goal to, I guess, now 2K by the start of next football season. So without further ado, let's get into reviewing my preliminary final tips and predictions. We got a total of 1 for 2 this week. We tipped the Sydney Swans to get the job done over the Power. They of course did end up getting the job done over the Power. They flogged them. They absolutely destroyed them. The Sydney Swans absolutely just thumped the Port Adelaide Power out of the park. It was 95-59. So if I do the math correctly, that is a 36-point win for the Sydney Swans. Isaac Heaney had an outstanding game. 2 goals, 1 behind, 24 disposals. Golden got 27 disposals. He did very, very well. Both of those players were key assets to the Sydney Swans, and they're lucky that they aren't going to be out next week in the grand final. Tom Papley kicked 3 and Amartey kicked 3. It's Tom Papley, an absolute star of the game, definitely. Joel Amartey is the only reason why Sydney got a home prelim final after that amazing game-winning goal by Amartey in that qualifying final against the GWS Giants. Now moving on to the Geelong versus Brisbane game. Oh my god, what a game this was. Geelong were up for a majority of the game, let's say. And Brisbane, oh my god, Brisbane 10-point win. Zorko had an outstanding masterclass, 32 disposals for him. Neil had 31. Pretty sure Ollie Henry kicked 4. Henry had an outstanding game for the Cats. It was definitely a high for the Cats this week. Callum Archie kicked 3. Rayner kicked 2. It was just amazing how much players got multiple goals, and honestly, it was just an outstanding game in general. Dunkley got 28, McCluggage got 27, Wilmot got 24 disposals, Dangerfield got 24. For the veteran, that's very, very good for Dangerfield. Oscar McInerney did get injured during that game, so who knows? I do not think he will be back for next week if in the big dance, the grand final. I tipped the Cats to win by 10, and Brisbane after the game, Brisbane win by 10. It's absolutely insane how I basically predicted those scores. But anyway, let's just get straight into going over my grand final tips and predictions. So obviously this is going to be at the MCG, Sydney versus Brisbane, the 28th of September at 12:30 PM WA time. Sydney, they've been outstanding all year. They have had some on and off moments though, Sydney. They finished the minor premiers and they played absolutely amazing football. Brisbane, on the other hand, finished 5th on the ladder and somehow have made themselves into a grand final. They've had an outstanding run, Brisbane. They've had an outstanding run. 44-point comeback against the GWS Giants when they thought the unthinkable was thinkable. We thought GWS would go on to face Geelong in a prelim, but we ended up seeing Brisbane get the job done with the helps of Danaher and every single player on the Brisbane Lions. Brisbane have just had a good season, to be honest. They had a little bit of a grand final hangover towards the start of the season, and then they just started building up their power in this yet again. Dane Zorko has been an absolute star for them. Lachie Neale definitely going to be a favourite for the Brownlow this year. For the Sydney Swans, Isaac Heaney has been outstanding all year. Unfortunately, can't be eligible for the Brownlow. Errol Gordon has played an absolutely amazing brand of footy this year as well. Not really anyone's home advantage, to be honest. Since it's at the MCG, not really anyone's home advantage. Brisbane, although, did just play at the MCG against the Geelong Cats. Sydney haven't played there in a couple of rounds. I'm pretty sure, like, maybe middle of the season, to be honest. Sydney, they haven't got too much experience at the G yet, and Brisbane, they obviously just experienced what a Victorian crowd, Victorian team's crowd is like. So, if New South Wales fans go to Victoria, and if Brisbane will probably be able to actually use that, because like if they were able to win against Geelong's fan base, that is just an outstanding feat. That's an outstanding feat for Brisbane Lions. Geelong, in my opinion, is one of the loudest fan bases. So Brisbane, oh my God, this is going to be a good grand final, I can tell you that. But my tip for the 2024 AFL Premiers is the Brisbane Lions by 5 points. With the Norm Smith medal, I didn't make a graphic for this, but the Norm Smith medal will, in my opinion, go to Zach Bailey. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.